Hello everyone! Welcome to my third part of my how-to series. It is third part, right? I think it's the third part. So we've already done our foundation and our contouring and cheek. So now we are going to go on to the big bad. And the big bad is your eyes. Okay, so we're talking about eyeshadows today. The first thing that you really want to consider when you're picking out an eyeshadow that you are wanting to wear as kind of a day-to-day thing, what is the main thing you are looking for in an eyeshadow? Most people, the answer to that question is, what is going to make my eyes pop or stand out? So to get that, you want to go for the color that corresponds well with your eye color. So let's talk about color theory for just a second. I get this question a lot. What will make my eyes pop? Now, the thing that's going to make your eyes pop directly the most is going to be the direct corresponding color to your eye. So blue eyes, the direct corresponding color for you is orange. If you really want to make those baby blues stand out, you want orange. Most of us can't pull off orange day to day. So we'll talk about some colors that are good for brown, or are good for blues that aren't so vivacious and crazy as orange. The next color in my spectrum of colors here are green eyes. Now green eyes, the direct corresponding color for green is, most of us know this because of Christmas, it's red. You really probably don't want to put on a red eyeshadow. Most people, it makes you look sick, like you had an allergy attack. So be careful with the reds. Again, I'll give you some tips on really good colors to complement your greens. Brown, you are the luckiest out of all of us because pretty much every single color in the color spectrum works well with brown. There's not a direct complementary color to brown, but you can get away with a lot of stuff. Browns, experiment, have fun. You're free to do what you want to do. And so there you go. Those are the three main colors in our spectrum. Now, if you have hazel eyes, you just go with whatever most prominent. If you're most prominent gray, or if you're most prominent blue, if you're most prominent green, if you're most prominent brown, just take one of those colors and you can work with that. If you have gray, usually I consider most gray eyes to be a form of blue. So again, orange, gold, brown works well with gray eyes. So let's talk about some stuff that's a little bit more wearable. Blue. We said the direct complementary color for blue is orange. What you want to stick with that you can wear on a day-to-day basis are forms of orange. So you've got your really light browns, you've got your peachy, soft peachy shade, taupes, really warm taupes. You don't want to go with something that's too gray because that's going to detract from your color, but something that's got more of a gold taupe base to it is really well. Golds will really go good with you as well. Eyeliners, you want to stick with, again, your warm colors. Your complementary color is orange. That's a very warm color. So go with like warm chocolate browns. So red-based or orange-based browns. And then taupe colors are good for you as well. Green, your direct complementary color is red. We don't want to go too red, but you can again kind of go with the orange or the blue families. So soft, warm browns, so red-based browns are really good. Burgundies, light red-based violets are good, as are peach colors. Gold is good as well. You want to stay in that family of red, so try to use colors that do have a red undertone to them. Brown, like I said before, you can wear any color. The most fun color I think you can wear as a brown-eyed person that blue eyes and green eyes can't get away with as well is blues. Blues will really play up your browns. So go with golden brown colors. Blue is really great. You can wear greens. You can wear reds like mahogany or burgundy colors. You can also wear purple really well, and charcoal like grays, dark grays work really well. You can wear anything. I'm jealous. So those are your best, most direct complementary colors. That is if you wake up in the morning and say, what do I want to make my eyes stand out the most? Those are your color palettes that you want to work with. That does not mean that you can't wear other colors. You can wear any color that you want to wear. Honestly, literally, you can wear any color that you want to wear. Should you wear? No, probably not. but experiment, have fun. Like I said, your face is a canvas. You can put it off, you can put it on and take it off just as easily. So don't worry about it. But those, again, are your direct complementary colors. What's going to make your eyes pop out the most? Don't be afraid to wear some color. If you want to try an orange shadow when you have blue eyes, try an orange shadow. The best remedy I can tell you, especially if you're doing either orange or red, is to cut that with a black. So apply a black liner. It's going to make your eyes and your lashes stand out more, so people are going to see your eyes before they see that red or that orange. It'll be not as drastic. It'll be more dramatic than drastic. We're going for drama rather than, crazy. Let's talk about our colors here. When we talk about applying shadows, you'll hear a lot of us use the same sort of terms. You'll hear highlight a lot. Highlight is going to be what's going to make your features on your eyes stand out. So highlight most of the time goes right under the brow bone and a lot of the time in the inner corner there. You want those to stand out the most. Then you hear all over color or mid-tone color. All over color is usually exactly how it says. It's the color, the most prominent color on your lid. And finally you hear the contour color or the crease color. And that, again, is just how it sounds. It usually goes in the crease or to give you contour to your eyes. So I do have on some shadow right now. I have a highlight right here on my brow. I also have a highlight right here on my lid. Then I've taken my my all over color and applied that all along right here in the inner corner, all along my brow line and my crease line. And then I've taken my contour color and just applied that a little bit to the outer corner and into the crease. So hopefully that kind of clears up a little bit of the questions that you've had so far. Now let's talk about brushes. The best tool that you have as a makeup artist, or even just as, someone who applies makeup every day, are brushes. Fingers work, but they don't blend as well, they don't apply as much color, they don't give you the right coverage. Yes, you can get a look done with fingers, but you're going to be a lot more successful if you have good brushes. So let's talk a little bit about brushes. The first brush I'm going to talk about is my favorite brush, and that's why I'm going to bring it up first. And that is the tapered or creased brush, like this. Now, a tapered brush is going to be just that. It's going to be tapered here at the ends. The good thing about these, like this is my favorite brush of all time. This is like the MAC 224 brush, is it's not only tapered, but it's fluffy. Fluff equals blend. So this is really great for applying everything. In fact, I used this brush, one brush alone, to apply this entire eye. I first applied my highlight, then I applied my all-over color, and then I applied my contour color. And it blended everything flawlessly, if I do say so myself. But it's because of this brush. The right tools are the best. This is the Sonia Kashuk brush. I got this at Target, and it is amazing. Like I said, favorite brush. So great for blending, great for applying highlight, great for applying all over color if you want it to be soft and light, and great for applying color in the crease in the contour lines. Now we've got our most basic brush, and I apologize that I did not clean these first. This is your all over shader brush. There's glitter flying everywhere again. This is your all over shader brush. This is very much like the MAC 239. This brush I have in my hand right here is actually a paintbrush. It's a low Cornell 3-end, an 1/8 inch number 270 Maxine's mop. Exactly, almost precisely like the MAC 239. So if you don't want to spend that much on a brush, check out your local arts and crafts store. These are great for applying all over color because it is a little bit flat, but it's also dense. The denser the brush, the more pigments sit inside the bristles so that you can apply to your lid. The next sort of brush that we're going to talk about is our crease brush. So these brushes are tapered. This is a tapered crease shadow brush. Obviously you can see it's tapered. The bristles go in like this. This is a denser packed brush, so it's good for applying lots of color either to the crease or even to the inner corner right here because it is pointy, so shaped. Not the greatest for blending because it is a pretty dense brush. The fluffier the brush is, like the one I showed you, like this one, the more it is going to be used for blending. Now we're going to move on to sort of the liner area. This is my favorite brush for a liner. Now, this is the Urban Decay Wonder Brush. A lot of people ask me what I use to apply fluid line. This is my absolute favorite brush for applying fluid line. One, it's a thin, flat brush. These are synthetic bristles. I usually choose synthetic over natural hair just because it's more humane. And it's completely flat. It draws the straightest, most perfect line. The next thing I like about it is the back right here is weighted. It's like a pencil. If you think about a pencil, the pencil is usually pretty hollow right here and then has a metal end where the eraser is on the back. So it's a little bit heavier in the end. If you're used to, 20 some odd years of your life writing with a pencil, this is just like that. It's about the same size. You can literally draw or write like you were writing a pencil on your eye. It's just really comfortable. Yeah, it's fabulous. Now we have the eyebrow brush. So this is really good for applying powders or even creams to your eyebrows to get that defined shape. What you're looking for here is a really coarse bristle. So you want something that's not going to bend too much when you push on it because you want it to be a straight, precise line that still packs on a good amount of color. So you don't want it too thick, otherwise you're going to get a huge thick line right here and it's going to mess up your whole shape. You want a brush that's really going to hold its shape here. This is a Smashbox brand eyeshadow brush, and I got this at Sephora. Those are really my best tips for eyeshadow. Stay tuned. The next part, part 4, is going to be really talking about eye shapes, and we're actually going to apply eyeshadow. So stick around. I hope these are helping you, and I'll see you soon.